how is everyone doing today? I hope everyone's doing very well. Have you guys finished finals yet? I know like some of you who are in America are doing finals. If you're guys in college, I hope that it went well. I hope that everything is doing great. I hope you guys are having a great holiday now. And I know that summer break is soon over there. It's winter here. It's actually like getting very, very cold. That said, update another Ohayon. So we're gonna do like we're gonna do like 5, 6, 7, 8 all together. I really like episode 5. I really enjoy the fact that it was really quirky, and I enjoy like their chemistry with each other. I like how they are. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you can go to like my previous videos about another Ohayongs, and then you can go from there. I like the chemistry in episode 5. Like they seems like an old married couple already, where I feel like they don't really need words so much to communicate, but at the same time, when they actually need words, they do use it. Like they fight with their words, and I enjoy that dynamic between them. I especially enjoy when, she cooked him, soup, hangover soup the next day after he was so pissed off. Like he was like so angry and so drunk, I think. I also enjoy the bit where he was, really into. Let me just play this again. I need to play this again. I'm sorry, guys. I know I can cut this, but I'm not going to, because this way you guys get to see like a real experience of how things are created. Especially like when she jumped onto him again and hugged him, and then in the middle of the street where she thought that he was picking her up. That was so good, and his face was just like again, and then he basically just captured her like no, he caught her, and then and just twirled around as she asked, although he was so pissed about it. He was like, I'm angry about this is not okay. But those kind of things was actually being spoken in private, not when it was still happening. And that's kind of like what married people do. Like they put a really good front, like a team effort, like team comes first, and it has that kind of feel to it. This is why episode 5 really is my favorite. I think so far, even though we are at 8 episode now, like we are midway, episode 5 was my favorite. It was just showing how good they are together. Episode 6, we had a lot more development about what actually happened with the Yepun Ohayon, which was the background story of it, how the disaster of the mother basically destroyed their relationship and everything. And I love Park So-kyung, like the Nuna in there. The sister is so good. I like the scene where my favorite scene was that actually, where she just came out of the bushes out of nowhere, like with all that messy hair, and chased the mom away so fast. I was like, oh my god, that is so funny. And the mom was like running away, like and then she was yelling at the mom really, really like in her face and everything. I'm like, oh my god, this is so cool. This is so good. But I really like the fact that we get to see like the background story of that. I also liked, and then we're moving on to episode 7 now. I also like the fact that now we get to see that it wasn't one of those typical K-drama toil of like sickness and everything. It was more about being truthful to each other, and we get to see like the full story behind it. In episode 7, my favorite was when he barged into her house and go no. And then like the parents were there, and then it was like no. That was so funny. And I also like I like the glimpses of his face. It was basically he wanted to sit down and eat, and like his like the director basically showed that he was feeling guilty about it all and everything. And I like how the mom was really scolding him as well, like not only her Oh Hae-young, our Oh Hae-young, but like him as well, like why aren't you liking our Oh Hae-young? It's like that there's something wrong with him, what he's doing. And I like that. I think like it's so motherly in a way. It's like in a way that was a very caring and loving act from his future mother-in-law, I hope. The way like episode 7 ended was when I think like the storyline basically brought all the access into like into the center now. So we are playing with 4 people now rather than 2. In episode 8, it's a bit intense. I actually quite enjoy the fact that Park Do Gyoung is really into, like he knows that he's in love now with our Oh Hae-young, and I like how Oh Hae-young is really good at speaking her feelings, and it's just so matter of fact. It's like 좋아하니까, I really like you, and it's like no big deal, like the way he says it, and the way he says things like the way she says things like, oh, when you say like come or wait for me, I feel excited, and like she just said it out loud, like like it's no big deal. It's like saying oh good morning. And I really respect that a lot. While Park Do Gyoung is still avoiding it because he basically destroyed the marriage before for our Oh Hyung, so that's a problem. And in episode 8, like it's being I like the fact that it's being brought to the forefront, and how he was so violent when he tried to sort of want to hit the ex-fiance, because even though the ex-fiance broke the engagement with a valid reason because of him, actually because of Park Do Gyoung himself, Park Do Gyoung was really angry with the way he broke it off, and he got into a fist fight because of that. And it was just like pure animal coming out of him, and it was just so out of character because he's always calm and collected, and even when he's angry, like his face doesn't change, he just like show his anger, but in here it's like an animal. It's like you hurt the woman that I love. Like if that doesn't say that he loves her, I don't know what. It's just like it's like he doesn't want to see the woman that he loves so much hurt. This is so good, guys. And he's getting premonitions now about car accident. I just hopefully like the second half of this drama won't be about like Park Do Gyoung in a coma somewhere, and this is basically a memory of him remembering the past through like a sequence of premonitions. But that's my ramble for today. So I hope you guys enjoy it. What are you guys watching right now? I also watched Beautiful Kong Shim. I think that's still interesting, but I sort of like skim watch it. I don't like, not too much, but I do, because it's a bit boring here and there, but it's still enjoyable. I still look forward for it to come out next week. Yeah guys, thank you for hanging out with me today, so I really appreciate it. And again, if you guys want to chat with me, you can come to africa.tv/Valorine. You can download the app, the English one, also, and then search Valorine. It's the same here and there. Or you can go, if you're in a PC, you can go to africa.tv/Valorine. Anyway, thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I see you guys next time. Bye guys.